why a man is not affectionate and how to change that. Today's video is coming from beautiful Costa Rica, and I thought I'm here in this amazing location with this view, so I'll just film it here. So the thing is that many women believe that men are just not affectionate, that that's part of men's nature, because they just again and again experience relationships where men really almost don't wanna, kiss, hug, especially not in public. The thing is though that that's not true. Very often what I see is that women do unconscious push away behaviors that basically force men to close off, and many men are not aware at all, that they actually, what they're doing is closing off. What that means is that if you are changing your behavior, the man will come close automatically and will actually naturally want to be affectionate with you. These push away behaviors are things like treating him like a child, commanding him around, not respecting his opinion, telling him what to do, being critical, being hyper controlling. All these behaviors make him feel like you are not respecting that he is a man, and so he does not have this urge to want to be too close to you, because actually this is so painful for him that he tries to push you away and not giving you any affection. On the opposite side, when you are when you're opening your heart, you're being soft with him, you show that you really respect him, that you really cherish his opinion, that you value that he is a man that that is capable of living his life, of taking good decisions. Everything changes, and he will actually feel so good to be around you, and he will have this natural instinct to to keep you close, to make sure that you're around, and it's also this, when we are like this, we exude this natural feminine energy that men just find absolutely irresistible. So my relationship, for example, is a big thing that I'm learning. So sometimes when I'm stressed, right, for example here now, we just went in a new country to Costa Rica, we're going to stay for 3 months. I've got nervous, and then I start to be controlling, and I start to tell him what to do, and I start to criticize him unnecessarily, and then he starts to push me away because he finds it really painful. So when I notice I'm doing this, I'll take a deep breath, and I'm like, there's no reason to control him. He has absolutely, he can do everything himself. I don't need to, make sure. However, like for example today I was like, oh, you should really not wash your hair during the day, you should do it in the evening. I mean, it's so stupid. Why am I even thinking about this, right? Like, he's more than capable to do this himself, and it's these very little things that make it very hard for men to basically open up to us and to want to be around us. And of course the really big issue is that men themselves have no idea, right? Like when I tell this to men, they're always like, oh, that's so true, now I understand why I have this feeling that I don't want to be around her, don't want to be affectionate. So it's a thing that men also have to learn about themselves, that one of their big needs is that you really treat him like a man and not like a child. So that's also what I'm, hopefully my men get inspired from my content to learn this, that they tell this to their women. And recently I taught this to my mom, and wow, the relationship with my dad changed so much, and they are together for like 30 years, and she always struggled that he is not kind enough, he's not really romantic, he doesn't often help her. And he said, oh my gosh, suddenly he just does things for me and I don't even have to ask him, and that's because of this. So I encourage you, really learn these behaviors that, and I have a lot of content about this, what is it exactly that makes him feel pushed away. And as I said, to change this, always to focus on being respectful, treating him like a man, not like a child. Alright, I hope that you enjoyed this video and that the wind is not too crazy. And yeah, I love to see you around. And if you want to learn more about this, you can download my free ebook called The Secret Guide to Satisfying Relationships. Alright, have a beautiful time. And just lastly, I'll show you the view here. Wow, isn't that so beautiful? It's like a old ruin full of graffiti. It's beautiful. Costa Rica, pura vida. Bye bye.